So hello, my name is Phil and I am the new priest in charge of the Draycott and Lem Valley benefices. And what I thought I'd like to do is produce a couple of videos just telling you a little bit about myself and a little bit about my faith, so that when you see me out and about and we get chatting, you'll know a little bit about me, and maybe you'll feel able to tell me a little bit about you, where you're from and your faith. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up a couple of videos where I show you objects from around my house and tell you a little bit about what they mean to me and what they might tell you about me. So in this video, I want to show you this, which is a Welsh rugby shirt, which some of you might already know this, but I am Welsh. I was born in Newport in South Wales, and I'm a big rugby fan, so I support Wales in the rugby. And as I say, I was born in Newport, South Wales, but I grew up in Northamptonshire, in just outside Kettering, not too far away from here actually. I was there from about 5 till I left home to go to university. So I very much grew up in Northamptonshire, and I really had a sense of being a Welshman in England. So I supported Wales at a time when they were not very good. They got absolutely smashed most times they played England. And also it was in the days before digital TV. So we only got to watch the England matches. We only had BBC East, so we couldn't watch Wales play. We could only watch England play, and we had to go and sit in the car to pick up Radio Wales if we wanted to know how Wales were getting on, more accurately, how much Wales were losing by. And I feel that this upbringing of being a Welshman living in England really did set me up for a life of faith, and particularly the Christian faith, because if we were to look at our Bible, if we were to look at 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 11, Peter says to the Christians that he's writing to, "Beloved, I urge you as aliens and exiles to abstain from the desires of the flesh that wage war against the soul." And it's a bit more dramatic than supporting Wales when everybody else is watching football. But it's a good example, isn't it, of what it is to be a Christian. Being a Christian is about living in the world where actually your priorities and your perception and your perspective is a little bit different from that of the world around you. I wasn't interested in football. I wanted to watch the Wales team. Those around me did not have that same perspective. And I learned to live, to be Welsh, to follow the Wales team with what was available to me in England, in Northamptonshire. And as Christians, we are called to live in this world. Our perspective is very different. We are looking to the long term. We are looking to God. We are looking to when Jesus comes back again. We are looking to God's priorities and God's values, which do not always completely mirror the values of the world and the way the world seems to work. So that's just a short little thing to get you thinking about what it is to be a Christian. So I'll pop up more videos occasionally just about what I've learned as a Christian, and hopefully that'll provoke some discussion and some conversation when I bump into you in and around. But for now, thank you for watching me, and I will see you soon, I hope.